Karachi's old Route 27 was on its final trip of the night. The streets were empty, the streetlights flickering like dying candles. Driver Yasser kept his eyes on the road while conductor Fahad tried to ignore the darkness behind him. But something felt wrong tonight. His eyes kept drifting toward the last seat. The seat no one ever used. Yet somehow, it didn't look empty anymore. Everyone who worked on Route 27 knew the story. 3 years ago, a young girl boarded the bus on a rainy night. Her backpack was found on the last seat, but she was never seen again. Since then, drivers whispered, "There's a girl who rides the last trip every night." Silent. Still. If you feel cold breath behind you, don't turn around. Fahad had always believed the rumor was real. Months later, the bus company installed CCTV cameras. And that's when the truth came out. Every night, camera 4 showed the same thing. A girl sitting on the last seat. Soaked clothes, hair covering her face. Unmoving. But when the conductor checked the seat, it was always empty. One frame she was there. Next frame, gone. Tonight, the atmosphere felt heavy, unnatural. Passengers stepped off one by one, until only 3 remained. When the last student got off, Fahad felt something. A presence. He turned slowly. The last seat was occupied. A figure sat perfectly still. Heart racing, he rushed to check. But the seat was empty. Only the air had turned freezing cold. 2 minutes later, camera 4 started glitching. Static. Distortion. Then suddenly, it cleared. She was there. The missing girl. Soaked hair dripping, eyes wide open, staring directly into the camera. Her head lifted slowly. Her mouth began to open, too wide, too impossible. And then, the camera went black. Yasser slammed the brakes. Both men jumped out, gasping for air. When they returned to the bus, the last seat was wet, completely drenched, as if someone soaked in rain had been sitting there. Small wet footprints led from the seat, all the way to the bus door. Outside the bus, the footprints simply disappeared, as if she stepped into thin air. Back at the depot, the manager reviewed the footage. To everyone's shock, camera 4 showed nothing. No ghost. No distortion. Only an empty seat. But when he zoomed into one frame, his blood froze. The girl's pale face was pressed against the lens. Not in the bus. Inside the camera itself. Watching. Route 27 was shut down forever. Bus 27-04 was dumped into the scrapyard. But the night guards say the haunting never ended. Some nights, the abandoned bus lights flicker on by themselves. A horn echoes through the metal yard. And on the scrapyard CCTV, she appears again, sitting quietly on the last seat, waiting for a journey that never ends. The forgotten passenger, still riding the night.